Hey guys, the Viking King here. We're going to be reviewing some gameplay for the Ancestors Legacy multiplayer open beta. And yeah, I'm playing this as Germans, and my opponent is going to be the Anglo-Saxons. And we're going to go through my thought process and mistakes, and let's see what we do here. So right off the bat, I decide that I wanted to go for a barracks, but the Anglo-Saxons start off with ranged units, so I wanted to harass his ranged units with archers. Chasing those very fast Anglo-Saxons are pretty hard for the cleavers. So right now I want to go for this first town. I didn't want to wait for a second unit because it just takes too long. This is be a long process because I end up making a little mistake here. So after I build the archer building, I accidentally upgrade to tier 2, as you can see right here. So what I believe I should have done is get the archers faster so I can harass faster and capture this village faster. But let's see how this plays out. It's a little slow from the start, just because this capturing process is a little slow. But in a few minutes, this game will pick up. So the Germans, they're very heavy wood users. I don't really use much iron when I play as the Germans. So the first resource I want to build is are the wood, and I hold off on the food yet because I only have one troop. So I don't want to waste wood on building a resource that I'm not using yet. So I'm just waiting to build these archers. I need 75 wood, and it takes a little bit. So right now, my first unit is heading straight for the D capture point, the D resource point, because I want to play aggressive. Germans have a very strong early game, and the Anglo-Saxons, they're actually very bad early game, but their end game is very strong. So I want to put pressure on him. I want to capture his base and see how he reacts. So my archer unit is going to pop up. I'm going to immediately send them with the cleavers, and I'm going to go the opposite way so I can scout out, see if I can see his army. And my next thought process, I believe I buy a third set of archers to capture Point Charlie.
Torch it! Let's go!
So let's see what goes on here. I'm going to set the rally points so I don't have to remind myself to move them once they once they come out of the building.
It looks like a good place to hide.
And now I'm going to start capping a delta.
Listen! Move! Use fire!
My third set of archers, or second set, sorry, to go straight for C.
Return!
So what I think is happening right now in my enemy's head is, oh crap, D is getting attacked. I need to defend D. So that leaves me not available to not watch C. I want to build defenses early on, so I can defend this as easy as possible. I decided to go for the archer tower here because I don't want to just be sitting there doing nothing. I want my troops to be always active. And right now I see the first slingers.
Kaiser wants them tough! Return! Return! Achtung!
I was gonna use my archers to attack slingers, but I noticed that they were running away, so
Männer!
go back.
Schützengruppe!
I build resource points here, so I have more defenses when they attack.
Gruppen!
Always building wood, always need wood. So I take down the archer tower. Now my
Listen!
my archer's sitting there.
Schützengruppe! On me! This construction shall fall!
Start attacking the house, give them something to do, but I noticed that they're gonna come in and attack soon. It also turns night, so I really need some vision when defending, so I turn on my torches.
Light your torches. Schützengruppe, on me.
Destroy that
Still trying to take C. It takes a while for archers to take C. And now I decide to build food so I can have more troops. And I noticed
Take
that
the high ground. Give us some
noticed
light.
that the enemy's after my archers, so I pulled them back.
Schützengruppe, positions.
Light your arrows!
Take the high ground.
I get ready for their arrival, and
Achtung.
village on alert.
Take the high ground.
So I use my archers to target slingers, and I noticed that their slingers are actually shooting in the back of their melee units. So that's great. That's a bonus for me. They do a lot of friendly fire damage when they shoot in the back. So when you want to shoot as archers, you want to go to the side so you do as minimal damage to your own units as possible. Again, trying to build more units. Always build more wood resource points for Germans because you can't get enough wood.
Construction of
So right now I only have 2 units on Delta. So I decide to have some extra defenses and put down the trap, make my defense easier.
Die Schlechter. Schneller. Schützen. Cleavers. Light your torches. Schützengruppe.
You don't need as much stone, but
Achtung.
as Germans, but I decided to get it just because. And here you come, gonna run into my traps, gonna shoot them with my arrows, and engage with my melee units. And they actually have armor on. Do you see that friendly fire? That's pretty bad for me. But I quickly make adjustments and start attacking the units that are not next to my like units.
Listen.
Unfortunately, I lose a set of cleavers, which had a good amount of experience, so that was bad on me. Bad micro, bad map awareness.
Ruben. Light your torches.
We're blessed by God!
Cleavers.
And now I decide to take the middle.
Schützengruppe, on me.
I also decide to abandon D since I only have 1 unit there.
Destroy that construction!
Start building some spearmen because why not? Not sure why I built spearmen.
Schützengruppe,
Should have
on
bought
me.
more
Positions.
keepers. Alright, now that I'm ahead, I decided to just start building structures, and that'll help me advance my
attack!
And this was a huge mistake by my enemy. See, now, since my archers can fire in the back of these slingers, I barely do any friendly fire damage to my troops.
Torch it! Achtung! Schlag him there! Feuer!
German archers are actually really terrible at archery. Probably one of the worst in my opinion.
Torch it! Schützen die Schlechter.
So I know, I think I remember why I chose spears. It's for defense, because this middle area is actually, it only has 2 choke points. So when you control those 2 choke points, then the game is a lot easier. Defending that middle spot is a lot easier. And spears are definitely a lot better at defending than the sabers. I choose piercing there because for my archers, because I always focus their slingers. I don't really attack the units that are engaging my melee units.
Cleavers, reassemble!
Maybe I should have bought movement speed. Have my troops move faster. Get to the middle faster. So I also have this spear unit sitting at base not doing anything. I didn't realize that I didn't set a rally point for him, so it's just a waste. They're just sitting there. I also did not upgrade my troops' armor. That's just something I forgot. But honestly, we're so far ahead that it didn't really matter.
Schützen getting better!
I'll improve my gameplay as time goes on.
Schneller! Schützengruppe! On me! Listen! Take the high ground!
So here I noticed that my spears are going against shields, which shields counter spears. So I need my cleavers here, and the shields are actually armored units. So yeah, this is bad for my spears. So it's really bad. See, I start focusing the slingers with my archers. Start doing damage. And this is the choke point I was talking about. So spears actually have spear wall. It has the most amazing defense ever. And that's the game. Alright, hopefully you guys learned something from my gameplay there. So, yeah.